Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thank you so much for dropping by this channel. A warm welcome to anyone who's new. If you're new, this channel is based on the teachings of Jesus as shared by the most Christ-like being I've ever heard of, truly the greatest Christian who ever lived, who really followed the path that Jesus laid out for us, named Bruno Groening. Very, very warm welcome and welcome back to anyone who's not new to this channel. So here's a quote from Bruno Groening. The helping hand reaches everywhere. I stress here again that there are no limits for God in this respect. So one of the fundamental things that Bruno Groening reminded us of, he himself said that he wasn't really teaching anything new, that what he was teaching was ancient wisdom that had been forgotten, that what he was teaching was the teachings of Christ that, according to Bruno, hadn't been understood. In fact, Bruno once said, if people had gotten the message 2,000 years ago, I wouldn't have needed to come. So my understanding is that Bruno, Bruno's mission was to clarify and remind humanity of the teachings of Christ. And as a path, as a way of life, not as a religion, but as a path to be walked. And so, fundamental to what Bruno taught was the idea that God is limitless. Now, it's very easy to think that, to be like, oh yeah, God's limitless. But to really believe it, to really believe that nothing is impossible for God, that literally, whatever problem we are facing, that the human race is facing, that the power of God in an instant could take it all away. That's what limitless means. Not that that's the course of action that God will take, but that God could take. And so Bruno Groening spoke of God as a sender of an energy which helps on our path, on our way through life. And here in this quote, Bruno talks about how that helping hand, the assistance of God, knows no limits. I'll read it again. The helping hand reaches everywhere. I stress here again that there are no limits for God in this respect. It's a very beautiful, it's both a poetic expression of the idea that the help of God knows no limits, is all around us, and in some mystical sense is within us. So let's take a little time and feel the presence and feel the comfort of the helping hand. For anyone who's new, Bruno taught a very simple way to receive this help: to sit with your legs uncrossed, feet flat on the floor, hands resting on your legs, palms facing upwards, then closing your eyes and just opening and receiving the energy of God. but comfort, presence, love, help, and goodness. Of course, then we can reflect on the idea that God is love, or love, as Bruno said, love is God, and goodness is God, and order and harmony and peace. Bruno didn't say peace is God. That's my conclusion. Thank you so much for dropping by. To anyone who's new, please leave a comment and introduce yourself if you have any questions. And I wish everyone a beautiful, beautiful day. And so, if Bruno Groening is correct, and I believe he is, that the helping hand of God is extending always, then it's our job to then say yes. It's like the helping hand is of God is extended, and it's our job to say yes and to take that. Have a beautiful day. Take care.